Hey guys, welcome to Assemble Illinois. Today we're going to talk about what a notice is. So Joe, what's a notice and what's it all about?
A notice is a legal document that we, the people, can send to our public trustees and servants. It's similar to communication with them, like other means that we would do. Maybe you send an email or give them a phone call or something like that. But a notice is actually a legal document that you're sending to them. So just like when you get maybe you get a notice in your mail about your mortgage update or an email about a notice of terms and condition changes. It's a contract that you have with somebody, and then they're just sending you a notice to let you know of some change in it. And if you agree with that, you just kind of ignore the notice. And if you don't agree with it, then you have a responsibility to respond to it legally and lawfully.
Okay. Don't we already do notices? Like if I send an email or we fill out a witness slip or something like that?
That is a form that they've created for us, but in our history as a nation, as we the people, that's not kind of how things were done. They've created these things like witness slips so that, and we've all seen this before, where if our Illinois Assembly is doing something that we don't like and they start getting a bunch of witness slips sent to them, they'll just simply use their processes and procedures that they've made to nullify our voice by changing the time of the committee hearing or the House bill number or something like that. And then they get to wipe all of our voices off of the map. So when we do a notice to them, it's different because no matter what they do, we're going to make sure that our voice is heard.
Okay. I've seen a notice once before. What is this sui juris thing that's on there?
So at the beginning of each notice, they all are going to pretty much start out the same. So this is applicable to pretty much all the notices that we'll be putting on here. But they start off as notice, and then for whatever the topic is, and it says notice to agent is notice to principal, and notice to principal is notice to agent, which means that if we send it to, say, the Speaker of the House, he's the principal of that House, and all of the rest of them are agents, or vice versa. If we send it to a state rep, it's as if we served all of the state reps. So that's an important part of it. The second part of it, it says, I blank, and then you fill in your name, one of the people, as seen in the Illinois State Constitution, Article 1, Sections 5, 6, and 23. Those are all of the places where we, the people, are seen there. And it says, Republican inform, sui juris do serve you this notice in this court of record that you may provide immediate due care. That is a bunch of, that's saying a whole loaded bunch of stuff right there. We're coming as our highest status and standing as one of the people. Sui juris, the literal legal definition of it is of his own right, possessing full social and civil rights under not under any legal disability or the power of another or guardianship, because that's what they're trying to always do, is to get us out of the status of the people and into some other statutory creation that they've made. So at the beginning of this, we're telling them, hey, we're coming as the boss. We're coming as one of the people, not a lesser status.
Okay. And then when it comes to filling one of these out, do I have to fill one out per state or per location that I'm in? Or can I fill out ones if I see them that come from different locations, different states?
Well, because we're a Republican form of government, which means that, and we have the social compact of the United States Constitution, anybody from any state can fill out a notice from another state. So, of course, ours are going to be locally towards Illinois. However, if there's somebody from another state, because they're an American in another state, they can fill out the notices as well. So it's not limited to just the people of Illinois. As far as filling out the notice, the work's already been done. This is as easy as it gets. We've assembled a team of people that understand these things, that create the notices, and then we put them onto a JOT form. When you put them onto a JOT form, that's an electronic link where you can just go to it, click the button, you can read through the notice. At the bottom of it, you type in your name, you sign the document, it automatically dates it, and then you can click the submit button. What happens at that point is it automatically gets emailed to the people that are on the notice. You'll also get an email returned to you that has the notice in it. Now, there are further steps that you can take with this because, of course, they tend to block emails and things like that or want to ignore them. So another step that you can take is to print off the notice on legal paper, put it in a legal sized envelope, and mail it certified mail with a green card return receipt. That way you have proof and evidence if we need to take any action further on down the road. However, that gets expensive because it can be, if you're sending certified mail with all that, it can be like 11 or 12 bucks plus your office supplies per servant that you're sending to. So if you're sending it to, say, 6 servants at a time, that's going to add up real quick. So one of the things that we're trying to do with this particular website here is allow to kind of do a cost sharing of that. This isn't for making money or anything like that. It's just simply to help bear the burden of the costs of the mailings. So if you want yours to be mailed, you can fill out the jot form and submit it. It'll automatically be emailed for free. But then after that, you can either choose to print it off yourself and go through all of the mailing, or you can simply go to the payment button, and as a member in the private realm, as just we the people assembling, you can pay a membership fee of about $5, or give some more if you want to help, share the cost. And then what we'll do is we'll print off all of the notices that the people have paid for, and they're paying for the cost of the shipping. So we can bundle those all up and mail them all at once to ensure that our public servants get them. And then if there's anything we need to do in the future with that, we'll have the proof and evidence that they've been mailed.
Awesome. Sounds like a pretty simple process for that. And then just so you guys know, in summary of the notice section here, if you want to learn about a specific notice to fill out and what it's all about, there'll be a video next to it over here that will give you a description about what the actual notice per event would be about there. So hopefully that explains what a notice is all about and the system that's in place for you to fill one out and to submit it lawfully.